Alright, what is going on, everybody? Captain here, back with another Marvel Contest of Champions video. Today we've got a good one. We've got Alliance War against Slycem Gaming. This is the home of Slycem Gaming himself. He is the leader, as well as Frojo and a couple other well-known people in the community. Some scrub named Dork Lessons. I think is his name. You guys might have heard of him. But no, in all seriousness, shout out to all these guys. Super fun to finally match against another, not necessarily YouTuber alliance, but just an alliance that has a lot of well-known people in the community. But in this war, I go in with my 6-star Angela, Ghost Rider, and Blade. First crack with my 6-star Angela here. Saw a tech champion, so I figured might as well give it a crack. We've got Dr. Octopus. This fight starts out pretty well, and again, this was like my first fight with Angela. I had done like a couple kind of smaller fights, but this was the first like serious fight. Probably should have tested her a little bit more before I went in, but I figured, might as well just throw her into the fire and see how she goes. So you can see she's hitting pretty hard. I'm building up the Furies, want to get to the 3s, so I'm going to use the special one. So the next time I get the bar, I'll gain that 3rd Fury, and she'll be hitting under max power there. And then you see right there, I accidentally mistimed it there, got intercepted, and then he parries me there. So took a lot of damage there at the last minute when I almost had him down. So almost was a flawless fight, but had a few bumps there at the end. But all in all, I got the full attack bonus, and that's what really matters. Up next, we have no node on this actual next, or no champ on the next node, but then we have another tech champion. This is the first one. We get to face iDoc himself. Here he is with the tech champion. It's only a 4-star, so I'm figuring probably not going to be anything too difficult. Show the profile there just to give Dave a little love there. And so yeah, again, got the tech, so we going in with Angela once again, so we got that class advantage. And you can see it pops up here, ends up being a Green Goblin. So Green Goblin, not too difficult of a fight. You can see also he's got the poison, or the suicide masteries on, so that's helping me out a tiny bit. But he is going to be getting that regen mixed with his cunning, or is that cunning the one that does the regen, I think? It's been a while since I've looked at Dr. Octopus's abilities, but you can see this fight doesn't go terribly hard at all. I make pretty quick work of Dr. Octopus, again with the 6-star Angela. She's hitting like a tank. Absolutely loving having her as my first 6-star. Couldn't be happier. So there we go. Down goes iDocta the first time. Up next, we actually have another fight against Dave. We got a Mystic champion here, so with this one we're going to go in with Blade. I actually expected my teammates to take this one down by the time I got there, but they didn't, so I figured I'll go ahead and take him. So we got Dave once again, and like I said, it's a Mystic champion. This fight ends up being a Mordo, and so it kind of works out in my favor. I've got the Ghost Rider synergy, so I get the danger sense against Mordo. In this fight, it goes pretty well. You'll see a couple times I parry and then attack him, but this one the first one I waited, because you know it's not guaranteed to get the astral evade. But there you can see that time it worked, and again I waited. I didn't want to push my luck and risk it, because sometimes it won't activate ever. You can see I've shut off Mordo's power gain, so just wanted to bait out that special one, drop the special 2, and yeah, look at the bleeds just start ticking away, and Mordo is dead. So that fight again went pretty flawless. Get the full attack bonus. So far we are 3 for 3 on the total attack bonus, so pretty good start to the war. It was actually really fun, again, just checking around and like watching who was attacking when. I actually saw Slycem. He was facing against my Mordo, or my Medusa. I won't spoil how he did. He posted his attacks as well, guys. Go check those out. And he was actually showing this fight live. He was live streaming when I did this fight. This ends up being Dicer, another name some of you guys might recognize out there. Pulls a 4-star magic on me right here, and I didn't know at the time that he was live streaming, and he noticed that I was attacking, so he was calling it as it was going down. Let's just say I make a couple silly mistakes in this fight, and some that might not necessarily have been my fault, but here we go. We get a nice little intercept to start it off there. Get the parry. So far we're doing good. Haven't triggered any of her limbos, so that's what we really want to watch out for with her. I was trying to hopefully get a stun off. Even though I have the danger sense, I still like to get the stun and then go, but you can see I got hit by the special one there, so I messed up that timing. And yeah, so it just that was kind of the start of the downfall here. You can see there I tapped my special 2 before I hit my 5th hit in the combo, and it just totally messed it up. I just jumped the gun there. That one was completely my fault. You can see there with the Mystic Dispersion, I'm almost pushing her to the special 3, getting a nice couple of parry bleeds there. And so now I'm kind of backed into the corner, kind of desperate here to get some space. Limbo's activating now. She hits me there, and I'm like, oh no, this isn't good. And now I'm just really hoping she's going to use the special 2, but I missed the timing there, and I go down. So I didn't get the perfect, or the perfect attack bonus here, so I had to end up reviving Blade back up because I didn't feel comfortable going in there with Angela already half down and Ghost Rider. I figured Blade, I can finish it off. I have the items. I didn't mind getting her down, so go back in and just take out my anger on the rest of that magic that was left. So there she goes. Made it look easy there, but could have been better. But yeah, we still get the attack bonus, but not the full attack bonus. So anyways, next up we have Kingpin, Kingpin is the player, not the actual champion. The champion turns out to be another 4-star magic, and so I didn't know. I kind of assumed along this path. I've been going for a little while. I usually see magics and mortos along here. And yeah, this one ends up being a magic as well, like I said. And this fight goes much cleaner. See, I get the parry right off the bat, get the bleed. Another one right back to back. No limbo on that one. Missed the parry on that one, but still not to worry there. And we're gonna drop. She uses her special 2. I use mine right here, and I think this kills her if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, you can see right there 6 stacks of bleeds from the gunshots, and she just drops. So if that had happened with that first magic, it would have been a similar situation, and like I said, that was my own fault. I mistimed when I used my special. So up next we have the painful node on this path, which is the Arc Overload. And what else is it on here? So I see right here, I wanted to take a look at his champs. I see the Medusa there, but for some reason I wasn't expecting the Medusa even after I saw it right there. So yeah, it's really the recovery and Arc Overload, so the regen's gonna be crazy. I was thinking, oh, probably gonna be a King Groot because of the regen. Maybe I just didn't see the Medusa there in his profile, so I'll go with Blade, get the villain synergy. Ends up being the Medusa. And let's just say this fight, oh man, Medusa in itself, she is a very, very difficult champion to face for some people, and for me being one of them. Once she gets that living strands, you got to watch out for that auto block, so I tend to try to back off. Only kind of hit her when she's stunned like I did there. I wanted to bait out her special 1 because it's a little bit easier to evade. Special 2 is just kind of crazy. It is possible to evade it. I just prefer to evade the special 1. You can see there, she's back to the second Arc Overload, and so now she's back to full health. So I basically haven't done anything to her. At this point, I say screw it, just push her to the special 2. And now she's got the 3 Furies again. I'm backed into the corner. She uses the heavy special 2, and I realized I should have just done that the whole time because I can just block right through it and regen. But you can see there, she ends up hitting me, got me with the living strands. Like I said, I was backed in the corner. Not much I could do about that fight with Blade. So now I figure, I guess I'll go in with Ghost Rider, give it a shot. Just want to try to get off as much of the judgments as I can, do as much damage. I don't expect to get a one-shot here, if I was being honest. Class disadvantage, or the class advantage and everything still. Just Medusa as a rank 4 champion, as a 5-star, is just a tank and a really tough fight on this particular node with the Arc Overload. So I do a pretty good job. I've got her 70, about a quarter of the way down right now. But then she gets that regen again. I'm trying to avoid because I don't want to hit her into that with the. It's because right there you can see the auto block from the living strands. So it didn't go too well on that fight. And you can see here I'm backed into the corner again. She's got the living strands, get hit by the heavy hit me for 9k at the end. So Graphics Inc., another guy who many of you have seen in streams before, huge supporter of the MCOC community. But yeah, takes me down. So I actually had to wait. I figured there was 1 attack bonus left. I wait for backup. Danny Fan, our leader, actually came in, cleaned up house on her. and then I was able to move up. So I felt bad having to ask for backup on that, but I wanted to limit the amount of deaths that we were giving them. So here we've got Mephisto. Again, I healed up my Blade because I figured Blade will be a really good option for Mephisto. And I was hoping to get a first crack at this guy, but you can see someone else already did some chip damage. So it's not all me that took him down here, but this fight does go pretty well. I'm able to prevent his regen here in a sec, counter his heavies or his special attacks. You can see the Incinerate. It's not always ticking away damage at me because of the danger sense, which is awesome. You can see here, had to use his special 2, and then I'm about to drop my special 2, and the Mephisto goes down, and I pretty much took no damage. So that fight went really well. Now I'm thinking I'm happy. My Blade is healthy. I can have him for the final boss, which is Graphics Inc.'s Dormammu that he's got right here. So I was able to take the first crack at this. You can see the percentages there. We're both pretty high up there. I figured it's the boss. I'm going to slap on some boosts. I probably should have boosted the entire war. It's something I always forget to do though. So I do some attack, I do some health, I do a champion boost, and then I have one of those special ones for a war only where you get to, I did the one where you can start with 1 bar of power because it's the only one I had. And then I look down here, I had the greater skill power boost, which gains me more power back when I use a special. I was going back and forth between that one and the enhanced special attacks where my special attacks would do more damage. I ended up doing the power one, which looking back, I kind of wish I had done the other one because it didn't really, when I use my specials, it doesn't really give me that as much power back as I was hoping. But you'll see the fight here. I guess I kind of spoiled what happens, but it goes decently well. So basically, he's just stun immune. True Strike, not really too much to deal with on the node itself, but it's Dormammu. He's a rank 4 5-star. It's that degen that you really got to look out for. So you see this fight's going to start out here. It starts out pretty well. I actually I don't get the degen starting for quite a while. He's got the physical resistance as well, and I think energy resistance too is on there. So you can see I'm almost to my special 2 already because of the boost that I put on. So I use my special 2 here and hoping that it's going to put me up a bunch more so I can be close to using a special 2 again. But you can see it just didn't hardly do any power, so that boost was kind of a waste. And I should have, at this point I'm thinking, dang it, I should have used the enhanced specials one because then I would have just been doing more damage. But I'm still doing pretty good, taking him down about a quarter of his health, and he's throwing his specials. I'm feeling good, but now you can see I finally got the degen ticking away at me, and that's ticking away over 400. And I'm trying my best to kind of counter it with my regen in between hits, and you can see it hits me again, and it just kind of, once that degen starts hitting you, it's kind of hard to keep hitting your specials with blading, and you got a regen. But this 455 Dormammu, he's just a beast. I still did a decent amount of damage, but he hits me there with his heavy. Took him down about a third of his health, and that's all I was able to do. Alright, so now you guys might be wondering, Captain, who actually won the Alliance? Did 2Loki win? Did Slycem Gaming win? Well guys, some of you might have already seen Slycem's video, or on Twitter, I think some people may have posted something. You can see right here, they did edge us out. We ended up both getting all 3 boss clears. We both actually had the same amount explored. I'm not sure what nodes we missed. I didn't actually look into that. Attack bonus, they did a little bit better than us on attack bonus. And defenders remaining, we each had 1 left. We did beat them on defender diversity. So total, take away the 50,000 points, they beat us by about 2,000 points. And again, that was strictly from the attack bonus, it looks like. Tip of the cap to you guys over at Slycem Gaming. Well done. It was really fun to, again, hang out in the chat with you guys. We were all chatting. I didn't show much of that. I didn't show any of that in the game. But yeah, in the war chat room, it was fun just kind of calling each other out. And again, like I said, Slycem was live streaming, so I was talking some trash on there. But yeah, guys, it was a fun war. Go ahead and show you kind of where I placed for my battle group. I placed 5th. So like I said, didn't do bad. If I would have been able to take out that Angela on Arc Overload node, that would have been much better. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this Alliance War video. I know it's been a while since I've done one of these videos, and I've been wanting to for a while, and this Alliance, again, going up against Slycem Gaming just seemed to be a perfect fit to kind of get back into. So guys, I'm going to try my best to do more of these Alliance War videos. So if you enjoyed this, please hit that like button, hit subscribe, guys. Leave me a comment talking trash about my terrible gameplay or complimenting a couple of the good fights. Doesn't matter to me, guys. But thank you for watching this one, and I will catch you next time.